All right, next is the Multiband Compressor. So I'm going to go to the Multiband Compressor. So I'm going to go to Dynamics, and then Multipressor, Stereo. And here, basically, I just have 4 different compressors for each band. My philosophy on this is to compress a little bit in each of my frequency bands, and then I kind of make up for that gain. So I'm not really adjusting the sound all too much, but I'm squashing the signal a little bit. So, and I also like the ratios to be slightly different. I think my ratio, what I've been doing is have my ratios be a little bit higher in the low ends and then kind of taper down into not as high of a ratio into the high ends, but not by much. So I'd say that my sub and low bass is maybe 2.8 or 2.9. I have this to be maybe 2.6, 2.4 maybe, and then I keep this at 2.2. Okay, so what I'll do here is just listen to that heavy part. And like I said, I'm basing this all off the heavy part because this is going to be the loudest part of my mix. So I'm going to hit. Ooh yeah. So by the way, this right here, this button changes the compressor threshold. Right now we're not having any compression just because of the way the volume of my mix is. So first I'm going to focus on the bass right now. Ooh yeah. And we can see right there that when I'm playing the song, this shows how much I'm compressing by. So, and by the way, you can move these frequencies around. This is the Logic stock, and I kind of like this because this kind of deals with the sub and the kick, and then I have the mid-lows, and then I have the mid-highs, and then the super high frequencies here. So, let's see. Ooh yeah. I think I'm happy with that. You don't want to over compress your stuff right away because then it will just sound super squashed. I might do that later at the end, but for now, I just want to get this a little bit squishier, a little bit less on the peaks. So right now I'm going to do this band. So if I go. Ooh yeah. All right, that's so far so good. Now, sometimes I'll just adjust the gain right back, but right now I'm going to squash them all and then get them all back and then A/B it to see if I like what I'm hearing. So now let's do. Ooh yeah. All right, I think that's good. And then last but not least, the highs. And as you can tell, because these 3 bands are being a little bit squashed, the only thing that's not being squashed right now are the highs. So they sound relatively louder, but we're going to adjust all that. So if I do. Ooh yeah. And I'd say, if anything, I'd prefer to squash these the least. So maybe I'll have this go right up a little bit. Let's listen to that again. Ooh yeah. All right, now I'm going to do it with the gain. So I'm just going to kind of get it back to 0. So as this is going down, this little visual, I'm gonna boost the gain just a hair to get it back to be a little bit more centered. So that's gonna look like this. Ooh yeah. Whoops. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Let me go back to my master. All right, so I accidentally clicked this button, which got rid of this band. So I'm going to turn this back on, and let's try that again. Ooh yeah. All right, great. I think that sounds fine. Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to boost the gain for the second band.
Ooh yeah.
All right, 2.5 sounds fine.
Ooh yeah.
All right, 1.5 sounds fine there. And then last but not least, the highs.
Ooh yeah.
Because I wasn't squashing this one as much, I think 1 is fine there. So let's do an A/B test to see where we were at before and after.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
All right, and just to check the volume, let's see what the volume was before.
Ooh yeah.
So we'd peak at -3.2. We might peak at something a little bit louder, but as long as the whole thing sounds a little bit louder, then we've accomplished our goal.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah, it definitely sounds fatter and louder. And notice we peaked at -3.4, so peaking around the same spot, but it definitely sounds beefier.